Hello, this is Dr. Mia Lueth. It is Stardate 1/12/2023, and it is 10:57 a.m. I think it's Thursday. A.m. Eastern Seaboard, U.S. Earthside. 988. I always do that before it's too late. 988. It's a crisis and suicide hotline. Sometimes you just need to stop and be around someone else who's not giving you a bunch of crap. Okay. When people call crisis hotlines and they're emotional and they're sobbing, then you need to be able to hang with that. Otherwise, don't do that kind of work, please. Anyway, so gratefully, I'm getting a new refrigerator. I am thrilled because this one's a little off. So, that's good news. My face still a bit swollen. I still have a fat lip. But I did get dental work done yesterday in the state of Maryland. Maryland Healthy Smiles. It's a new program if you have Medicaid or Medicare. Okay. I haven't had anything paranormal occur in the last while, so haven't gone, except for when I sleep. I don't even know what the hell that is. Jeez. I know. Well, I pray in tongues when I'm sleeping, but it's like I don't know some of this other stuff that happens. So some of this is usable for research if necessary, as anecdotal. Again, this part, my online presence is considered educational because I am a doctor, PhD, and a couple other kind of things as well. Right? I'm not going to go through all that though, titles and what have you. But I am postdoctoral, and so I make sure to I can take something that seems things that seem more complex, and in some cases and ways I can put it in more simple plain English. So those of us who know how to do that are important too. But I appreciate anyone who prays for Elkton, Maryland, USA. Okay. There are so many that are just overwhelmed, overworked, and over medicated here. Okay. And so, prayer will help. It'll help me too. Okay. But, if you don't really pray, good thoughts, high vibes, take action then. Okay. It's drive-through medication is the dumbest thing on earth, right? And there are people on prescription medications who are taking care of autistic kids incorrectly, who are taking care of any other kind of challenge, including driving. Oh, fucked up. I'm sorry, United States of America, but you do have many problems. Okay. So don't worry about what effing China's doing. You understand? China is China. We're the United States of America. Could the United States of America, rich people and famous people, spend more time, helping your own fellow countrymen now, please? I mean, That would be the appropriate thing to do. Well, I think my sweetheart might be a little too vain for me. Um, I mean, I've been wanting to get married since I was like 20. It's like 30 years. Okay? So anybody who's been married at least once, if you're screw you, get out of the way. Let the ones who've never been married. United States wholesale discriminates against the poor. Okay? Well, there are human rights issues in this country. So don't be trying to go to other countries sometimes, people, and right, wave your superiority over them. Okay? And like I said, celebrities, don't do those things anymore. Okay? No more celebrities, going with only $2 a day, saying that you're trying to get right the poor people, getting attention for the poor people. I mean, your mom, your dad, or your agent or your handler get you out of trouble. And you get to go home to your security. And the rest of us don't. So it's pretty obnoxious. Mr. Josh Groban and friends. Okay? People with serious illnesses, life-shortening illnesses in the United States of America should not be punished. Should not be bullied. Should have proper help guiding through certain things. And in my country, I paid into my Social Security. Okay? So I'm on disability. It's not a lot of money, but there are other resources. But sometimes they're not easy to find, and sometimes they're not easy to understand. And, put enough stress on the situation, you might see the best of human behavior. But sadly, you will also see the worst. Okay? So now this side of my face hurts today because dental work. But it's still a little swollen, but it's all right. My life is basically just this apartment and waiting rooms and doctor's offices. So, trying to adjust to things is difficult. And no one should be putting pressure on me for money. And no one should be bothering me about certain things that I absolutely have no information on whatsoever. I get reparations now. I will start getting litigious, however. I will put that straight out there. Okay, when people are online or calling people liars or calling people pedophiles or any other thing, and those people are not such in the United States, oh, you can get everything sued away from you. Okay, so any criminal, well, I'm going after, and any spiritual, but I'm not Old Testament Jewish, so do as you will. And I can't covenant because I'm already on a covenant. Okay, right, and I'm not impartial certain things, so I'm recused, and I'm on medical leave for the rest of it. Okay, and there's probably only one other clergy member on planet Earth who could possibly understand what I've been through and what I've seen and what's happened to me. And that one probably doesn't talk to anybody. Don't anyone accuse people of bad things when you don't really know what the hell happened. And you don't really know those people. Okay? I mean, there's numerous civil laws. So, no, I wasn't kidding. Now I want to get as litigious as earthly possible. Okay? Not kidding. I had somebody on nextdoor.com ask me if I was a hoax, and I'm like, well, I'm living, I'm breathing. These are real. No, I'm a real life human being online. Do you even know what hoax means? Okay. Things that I say online match up. Things that I say here match up with other things that are available online to verify who I am. I make it very easy. I'm not hiding. I'm getting emergency stop reveals. You got it? The laws haven't changed in the United States of America. The Constitution still stands. And saying that, by my faith, I am allowed to refuse medical treatment in this country. Why are doctors in Harford County saying completely the opposite? I'm not kidding. Like Canada, I'm not kidding. Yeah, I already went to school. I'm 50. You don't have to pay for any of that. Well, what kind of specialty do you need? Well, I'm a genius and I'm an accelerated learner. So, I'm sure I might come in handy. Well, Canada is a sanctuary country. And my country still has not even contacted me about, oh, hey, I got raped and tortured as a child. Yes. Yeah. Ooh. Let's check torture techniques on a very young child. My own country has not even, nobody. Ooh, I'm like, excuse me. Well, it just so happened that, yes, at the time, yeah. The State Department, the military. I mean, what kind of program? Huh? Did you guys teach my dad to learn how to torture his own kid? Who taught him how to do that? The Germans or the Americans? Who taught him how to do that? The Germans or the Americans? What happened to me as a child, according to the Geneva Convention, is called torture, and it is a felony in the United States of America. So be careful whose adopted babies you're handing off to anybody. I am owed the respect, and I want that man's flag. I don't take drinks from people. Right? There are ways to proceed safely. All right? Now, someone has completely crossed a fucking line with me. So, I have no choice but to get law enforcement involved. And I will handle it myself. I'm not going to help any of you do anything. And why is it that, yes, the weaker vessel has to be the one who has to rescue dudes? Why is that? Why does the weaker vessel have to be the one to rescue dudes? Take a good, hard, deep look at yourselves, mankind, before you start opening your mouth. And I don't deal with strangers online. So if you can't handle that, well then, I'm not for you. Fucking block me. Real adult human beings is who I prefer to spend my time with. I still cannot say that God has been merciful to me. Well, now I know where they learned it. Not good.